the NCAA and spoke with Coach Fox, and the folks here in Chapel Hill have been great, kind of trying to get it prepared to play, but unfortunately it's just too wet. Forecast is too grim, and playing conditions are too tough. You know, this time of year, the games are so important. You hate to have a game dictated by playing field or playing conditions, and you know, we're going to give it a day to dry. Hopefully it'll dry out some tonight. And on top of that, we need to get on the field and take some BP and see some balls off the bat at this facility. And maybe tomorrow will give us a chance to do that.
Chad, does it change y'all's preparation at all? I mean, obviously, I think North Carolina's going to switch it up and go with Emmanuel instead of Johnson tomorrow. Does that change y'all's approach?
No, it does. I mean, we're just one more day rest, I guess, for us. And they get another day as well. And you know, Emmanuel's a great pitcher. He just got drafted today, and he should be congratulated. He's had a great career here. He was going to pitch one of the first 2 games anyway, and you know, Nolan and Jordan were going to pitch the first 2 games for us no matter what. So hopefully the weather will be a lot more fun to play in a dry field and dry conditions tomorrow for both teams, and I think that was the main reason for the decision.
Obviously, you're getting some work in now, but I mean, you got kind of a loose bunch. Do you allow them to have a little silliness at all today?
Yeah, we got a few characters, that's for sure, and I don't want all our guys to be choir boys by any stretch. And they're fun-loving kids that are in college and are having a great time playing college baseball, and I certainly don't want to take that from them. And yeah, they'll hit some today for about 30 or 40 minutes, break a sweat, and then probably go to the mall and see if they can, you know, find a date or something for tonight. Who knows what they'll do. We'll crack the curfew down on them early tonight, I can assure you of that. After they eat at Maggiano's or somewhere nice over there, we'll get them in the hotel room by 9 or 10 o'clock.
So have you taken this time to show them the sights and sounds of Chapel Hill, since you're very familiar with the area?
I hadn't showed them anything other than I took them to the museum yesterday to show them the Smith Center. I thought that was really, really neat. We got some college basketball fans on our team, and I think they really, really enjoyed themselves. You know, other than that, they showed themselves around South Point Mall and all that's to be seen out there. So hopefully we can start focusing on the real reason why we're here tomorrow, and that's you know, the Tar Heels against the Gamecocks, and it should be a lot of fun and a lot of emotion involved, passion, and I hope our team can play well. We're going to need to play well to have a chance to win.
Coach, does it hurt preparation at all? You have to be in the cages rather than being out on this field. Obviously, guys haven't been playing on this field.
Well, they can't get on the field either. You know, I would have liked to have a practice out there, which, you know, our BP tomorrow, if we're able to get out on the field, that's going to have to serve as our practice. We need to take some ground balls and see some balls off the bat. And hopefully we can get that done tomorrow. It was a little bit concerning today if we'd have played today and just showed and go. In other words, no infield, no outfield, no BP. Then it would have, you know, the first pitch we would have seen would have been from a live arm, and that's sometimes tough. So at least maybe we have a chance to get some preparation work in tomorrow before the game starts, and so our guys can get a little bit comfortable with the surroundings. But as far as hitting in the cage, we do this year round. I mean, we hit. When you go to Omaha, you don't hit on the field much, you know. Or the conference tournament, sometimes you just hit in the cage. So we'll be fine, as will North Carolina. Hitting in the cage is no big deal to us.
Was it kind of
extra day do? You know, other than give them a little bit more rest, I don't know if it does anything more. I mean, you know, our pitchers had to change their preparation a little bit, and Nolan will have to come back out and, you know, maybe get his arm up a little bit today and stretch out, as will Jordan Montgomery. But it's for the position players, it's no big deal. Coach Myers has been doing this a long time. He knows how to handle rainouts and cancellations, so it's really no big deal.
Is it kind of frustrating as a coach? I mean, you have the schedule in place, you know, since Monday, and then all of a sudden Mother Nature comes.
You know, when we were playing on Monday, because we had Mother Nature push us to Monday, I was hopeful that we were going to play Saturday anyway. You know, to be honest with you, after we got through Liberty, I was hoping Monday afternoon that our first game 1 was going to be Saturday. You know, you have to kind of retrain your mind a little bit, because after you're told you're going to play Friday, you kind of get all your preparation going, your focus and all your attention's on playing, you know, Friday. But playing on Saturday is not a really big deal. You know, they finished late on Monday. We finished on Monday. I thought it was right for us to start Saturday anyway, but, you know, I don't make those calls. It's no big deal. It's 24 hours, and we're used to having some games rained out from time to time, especially this year.
Coach, do you feel either team benefits more so from this day off, or equal?
I don't. I'm not smart enough to think that way. I don't know. I just know that we get to play tomorrow. Our pitcher's going to be fresh. Their pitcher's going to be fresh. You know, Emmanuel was going to throw Saturday anyway, according to all the information I've gotten. And Nolan's ready to go. I got to worry about my team. I don't really think about, I can't think about theirs much. And other than us, being cooped up in a hotel for a couple of days, we should have a lot of energy, and they should be bouncing off the walls ready to go tomorrow. I'm hopeful that'll be the case.
What do you think the difference is between here and Raleigh? We're going to try to play Raleigh tonight.
Well, one, it might. I have no idea. Other than it's about the difference is probably 30 miles, and I don't know. I didn't watch every rain band or anything like that. Their field may be more playable than this one. Who knows? I don't know. I hadn't seen NC State's field. I know they got a great facility over there. Yeah, I mean they're going to try to play. We were going to try to play too. We just felt like, and the administrations were involved. It wasn't a coach's decision. It wasn't Mike Fox and Chad Holbrook. It was administrations, NCAA. The field's awfully wet, and in a game this important, I'd rather play on a dry field. I don't know what the difference is. They still might not play, I guess. They're just waiting a little bit longer to call it, I guess. Who knows? I don't.
Are you going to try to encourage Moran and Emmanuel to go ahead and sign tonight? I mean, you got any?
They're great players, and hopefully we'll have one of our guys drafted today. I'm hopeful of that. Getting some good news that that one of our guys may go today, but I'm not going to jinx it and say anything about it. And but it's kudos to those kids. Colin being a first-round draft pick that's a heck of an honor for a kid that wasn't very highly recruited. That goes to show you these, recruiters and scouts. We don't have this thing all figured out. Jackie Bradley wasn't highly recruited. He leaves a high pick. Colin Moran, those are great stories for college baseball. And Emmanuel's the same way. He wasn't a very high pick out of high school. I think maybe a 19th rounder. So it shows you that college baseball is not a bad route.
And your take on Shufo and Demar, the guys that you had signed, going to get their opportunity if they want?
Yeah, happy for those guys. I think we expect both of those guys to sign a professional contract, and happy for them. They were great players long before we came into their life, and we were happy to provide them an opportunity to come to college. If the professional draft didn't work out, it looks like it's going to work out for both those guys, and we couldn't be more happy for them.
And past them, I guess you'll just see what the draft holds for other recruits.
Yeah, and we could have a couple players pop today and drafted, and we might have to hold our breath with a few of them.
Yeah.
But we're sitting in pretty good shape right now in regards to the draft. It's a crapshoot every year. And we've rolled the dice, and we've dodged a few bullets at this point, but there's still a long way to go.
I apologize if